Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the X-Men Mutant Massacre Omnibus that I recently picked up. It is available now. You can get it from any retailer, online, or in the stores. It's a fairly recent release. It's a $100 cover price, but you can pick it up cheaper than that if you look around. So yeah, please don't pay full retail price for this. Anyway, this is the first X-Men crossover event that Marvel Comics did back in the day. I remember it well. It was kind of one of those things where I was a teenager back then, and all us kids were like, "Oh, did you hear what happened? No, what? What's going on?" You know, and it was an event. That Marvel had never done anything like this before, and it was cool. So I'm happy to get a copy of it. Now there is an oversized hardcover of it available as well. It doesn't have all the issues and the tie-ins and everything that this has. So I did have the oversized hardcover, but I sold it and I got this instead because it had all the tie-ins and the crossovers, and I wanted to get the full story and all the issues that tied in with the Mutant Massacre event storyline. So just keep that in mind. If you do want something a little cheaper, you just want the very basic story, you can get the oversized hardcover. That's still in print and still available. But let's take a look at this. Here's the front. Here's the spine. Here's what it would look like on your shelf. Yeah, if I can get it in there. And here's the back. Now this covers quite a bit. It covers Uncanny X-Men 210 to 219 and their annual number 11, X-Factor 9 through 17, annual number 2, New Mutants 46, Thor 373 to 374, 377 to 378, Power Pack 27, Daredevil 238, Fantastic Four versus the X-Men 1 through 4, and also of X-Men versus the Avengers 1 through 4. So let's take the dust jacket off, and underneath we have a very nice wraparound artwork here of Sabretooth fighting Wolverine. We open it up. It's got a summary that covers the previous events in X-Men and starts off with X-Men, Uncanny X-Men issue 210. And like I say, this is a very cool event. Marvel had never done it before, and I think that I think it was a good idea. Got everyone interested, got people talking. The artwork, of course, is quite 80s, but it's very good. Here we have X-Factor, written by Louise Simonson and penciled by Walter Simonson. Got Callisto. If you enjoy these older era stories, you'll like this. Here's Thor back in his bearded days. More Thor. The paper stock is really nice. If you're familiar with the Marvel Masterworks series that Marvel produces, it's the same kind of paper. It's just a very nice, sturdy, glossy, smooth paper stock. The colors really stand out. This looks far better than it did when it was originally printed. There's no comparison, because I had some of these issues on newsprint, and the colors just weren't as bold and weren't as didn't pop out as much at you. There's Uncanny X-Men 214. Wolverine. Do any of you have any memories of this series? I do love the pencils. It just kind of takes me back to a different time. Uncanny X-Men 217, Juggernaut and Dazzler. Yeah, back when comics were only 75 cents. Now, I don't remember, did this have a table of contents? Did it go over that? No, it doesn't. There is actually no table of contents. You have to look on the back of the book if you want to find out the issues involved. The time frame this came out is late 80s. You can see here it's 1987. So you have to be able to enjoy that latter part of the Bronze Age in the late 80s to enjoy these issues. I don't know why they came out with an omnibus so late after they did the oversized hardcover, and I wish they'd have done that in the first place, because I would have preferred the omnibus over the oversized hardcover. But I think when the oversized hardcovers came out, there wasn't that many omnibuses as there are nowadays. I mean, nowadays it seems to be an almost weekly event. Here's the weekly omnibus. But who knows? Who knows what the publishing decisions are when they do this. Here's Fantastic Four versus the X-Men. Chris Claremont did a lot of the writing. Here's X-Men versus the Avengers. They did, not too long ago, do another X-Men versus Avengers event, because I have that omnibus as well, plus the companion series that goes with it. So it's a tried and true formula. Let's pit the X-Men against the Avengers. That always works. Good fun stuff. There's Rogue, Magneto, Captain Marvel, Wolverine. Dazzler. Now, there are some extras. If you go in the back, you've got some original cover art by John Romita Jr. You've got some summaries and information about the Mutant Massacre that came out in Marvel Age. They took a few articles out of Marvel Age magazine. As you can see right here, here's the cover. So there's quite a bit of nice extras from the Marvel Age magazine. There's some scripts from Roger Stern's outlines of various things that he did. X-Men vs. Avengers plot synopsis by Roger Stern. So a lot of notes here by him. There's some cover art here from Sabretooth. And a second printing cover of Fantastic Four vs. the X-Men trade paperback. So, all in all, a nice book. If you enjoy the X-Men and you'd like to be able to see what their first crossover event was all about, and you're a fan, I think you'll enjoy it. Honestly, I would recommend this over the I would recommend it over the Oversized Hardcover. I think that you would enjoy it more. There's more issues. There's more depth to the storyline because they've got more of the story elements to it. So unless you're really on a budget and you just want just the basic key issues, I would recommend this over the Oversized Hardcover. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, leave a like and comment below. And appreciate your time. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon.